Okay, so we have a question. Given number n, calculate sum of digits of number present at even and odd position. So what this question simply wants to say is that, let us say there is a number n is equal to 1, 2, 4, 6. Sum of digits of the number present at even and odd position. So what are the positions of this number? 0, 1, 2 and 3. These are the positions of this number. So what we have to do is that we have to calculate the sum of odd positions and the sum of even positions. Simply position of 3 and 1, which are the odd positions, will give us 6 plus 2 is equal to 8, and positions of even, that is 0 and 2, will give us 1 plus 4 is equal to 5. This is what the question asks us. So in order to get this positional value, what is something that we can do? We can work with the length of this number. How do we calculate the length of this number? We calculate this length as number of digits. How do we count this? We count it by counting the number of digits. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 number of digits here. And we can see that the last index position is 3. How do we get 3 from this length? We simply do 4 minus 1, which is equal to 3. So in simple terms, this length can be equal to the index position by simply doing length minus 1. And we get the last index position stored in our length variable. Now, to get this length value in our program, we need to perform this loop while, and in order to calculate the number of digits, we need to extract each digit. So we need to store our variable n so that it does not get destroyed. So we simply take a variable num is equal to n. This stores the value of this digit n so that it can be used. So we simply do num greater than 0 and we calculate length. To extract a digit, we do num is equal to num by 10 and we do length plus plus. We initialize our length as 0 so that it can go from 0 to 1 for first digit, 2 for second digit, 3 for third digit and 4 for the last digit from this number. So we have finally our length equal to 4. Now we need this index position to be stored in length. So what we do? We do length is equal to length minus 1. Now we have our index position. What is the next step that was asked? It was simply to add the even positions and the odd positions. So in order to add these, we need to first get these positions. So what do? We simply, while length is greater than equal to 0. Why we are doing it equal to 0, and what is the meaning of this condition? Well, our length position is firstly 3. We need to move in this direction so it can extract each digit one by one and calculate each position as well. So we take it 0 greater than equal to 0 so that it moves from 3 to 2 to 1 to 0 when we reduce the value of length, and we need it equal to 0 so that because we need to extract this index also, which is equal to 0. Now we need to simply check whether the position is even or odd. For this we do if length mod 2 is equal to 0. This will check for our even position, and if it is not even position, then it will simply go to the else block and execute. In order to add every position in our number, we need to extract this number. So to extract this number, we do, let us say for adding and storing all the even sums, we do esum. Esum plus is equal to n mod 10. What this n mod 10 does is it divides the number if the position is even and stores it in this one and sums it up. If it is not, then it stores it in else block. So if our position is even, let's say if it is 2 or if it is 0, then eSum will be equal to this digit. Next time when it will be equal to 0, it will store the next digit, that is 4 plus 1, that will be stored in here, and it will result to 5. In the else block, if the positions are odd, it will simply O sum plus is equal to n mod 10, and it will store our digits from odd positions. This is the condition. Now we need to extract each digit from this number one by one, and we need to end this loop as well. So what we do, we reduce our number. N is equal to n by 10. It extracts one digit and removes it. So first time we had our number 1 2 4 6. We first of all hit our else part because the position was odd. So we stored in OSUM value 6. Now we do n is equal to n by 10 so that it goes to 1 2 4. Again the loop is repeated. It checks, it gets even position, so eSum is calculated. Then 1 OSUM is calculated, and then again, and then the loop executes. Now there should be a terminating condition for this while loop so that this length becomes less than 0 and the loop executes and completes. So we simply do len minus minus so that the value decreases. First value is 3, then it goes to 2, then it goes to 1, then it goes to 0, and after 0, if any value obtains, then this condition will be false and control will fall out from the loop. Now we have calculated. Let us dry run this program. So let us take our len positions. These are 3 2 1 0, and calculate our odd position sum and even position sum. In the first condition, the first position that we obtain is 3, which is odd. So what it does, it will go for odd sum. Odd sum is equal to n modulo 10, which is 6. So it will store 6. Next length minus minus. So length value is decreased from 3 to 2. Now 2 happens to be an even position. So what will do? It will store in eSum, that is the even sum. It will take value 4. You have noticed that n is equal to n by 10 reduces the number. So from 6 it went to 4 because it reduced the number from 1246 to 124. Now length minus minus again, we go from 2 to 1. What is our one position? One position is odd, and what is at one position? It's 2. So what will happen? It will go from 6 plus 2. Again length minus minus, it will go from 1 to 0. 0 happens to be an even position. What is at 0? We have 1. So we got 4 plus 1. Now our O sum is 6 plus 2, E sum is 4 plus 1. So we have our odd digit sum as 8, our even position sum as 5. And this is how we do this program.